the trip is finished. I thought I would show you guys how many pure essence we got. Problem is, I forget how many I was assigned in the first place, so you probably have a better idea than I do. But yeah, I got about 4 Raynar weeds, which is good. I didn't obviously identify absolutely every single one. But for the most part, I think I did pretty well in the pure essence department. I wasn't too sure what to expect if it would be insane, but I think that's a modest amount, 350. It's maybe at least 2 per kill, so that won't really do a whole lot. But it is good to know that they do drop it semi-frequently, and that, you know, if I get assigned a few tasks there in the future, they will definitely build up over time. So now it is off to get my next slay task, but I might just go ahead and do that, because I don't think I'm going to bring you on every single assignment. But 164 trolls, I'm conflicted with that. It's good experience and everything, but after the last task, I'm not too comfortable with doing trolls at the moment. But I digress, I better get on with it. And there is 70 strength, so this task is yet again difficult, but we hit 78 combat with this level up, and that is sick. So yeah, I don't like trolls. I hope Neve doesn't assign them. I haven't really checked, but for the most part, if I'm not prayer flicking, there's no way I can do this in one trip. And the problem is, like, I don't mind prayer flicking. It's just it's so awkward to do it, because it's like every 1.5 attacks you do, you have to prayer flick. So anyway, this is gonna take a while to get used to, and hopefully I don't actually have to get used to it, and Neve never assigns me them again. But now that we're 70 strength, it is time to train defense. So these should be quick level up, because comparatively, there's like a 50k, XP difference between leveling up strength and leveling up defense. So I should be able to get to 60 quite quick from here. Okay, so apart from that horrendous prayer flicking during that last clip, I'm just letting my prayer run out right now, because this is my last troll. This task wasn't too bad. The reason why I want to record that and say that is because I got 79 combat. From that, I also got 3 defense levels and, almost 4. And one thing I didn't actually expect to get this run, but I did, was a Raynar seed, which is really, really good. So the Raynar seeds are going to have to pile up over time, because they're going to be extremely useful. I might actually home teleport with this hilarious cow. But once I do that, actually, I might just skip to me getting a new task, because I feel like I can't record every time I get a task and do a task, and every time I end a task, and fuck my life. The reason why I'm going to Lumbridge, by the way, is because I don't have a house, and this is just a pretty handy altar to be able to use. But as I was saying, I kind of want to record not just highlights, but I don't know, general gameplay that I feel like is important to the progression of this account. However, every slay level is important, but I feel like variety is going to be key in this to, produce a series with a bit of longevity. So for that reason, I'm probably going to, just not montage, but like kind of skip ahead over the next few tasks, unless something important happens, of course. And I might highlight some significant level ups, like 60 defense and things along that nature. But I think we better go get a new task. Of course, I've had 3 Slayer tasks total. Well, 3 from Chandler at least, but 142 Desert Lizards is actually AIDS. So I'm tempted to go to Berthorpe and actually skip that and do like skeletons or whatever the dude gives me. Desert Lizards are pretty much the worst task in the game for me. I think they're not too bad to access. They're just terrible experience. So yeah, I might go ahead and skip them. Well. This is a pretty sad moment. So I cannot possibly skip 142 Desert Lizards. Fucking rip. And that's done. So 6 tasks in a row. And I'll show you guys the place where I've been doing these lizards. It's actually really good if you have fairy rings. Yeah, so north of Nada, there's a fairy ring right here to the west, and it's super, super close. Like, literally, like, eye distance away from the training spot. So that didn't take me too long at all. As I said, desert lizards aren't too bad. They're just horrible experience. So the task itself doesn't last too long. It's kind of like a I don't know, a break in between two good tasks that kind of slows you down. It's like running through cobwebs in, you know, a little game I like to call Minecraft. It just slows you down a little bit. But let's hope that our next assignment isn't trolls or a desert lizard. I don't know what these are, but I look forward to slaying them. Alright, that wasn't too bad. What is next, though? 12 wall beasts. What the Okay. Well, I guess the good news is these aren't terrible. The problem is 12 is a really small number, but I'm currently poisoned at the moment. That's not from a wall beast. I accidentally attacked a cave slime. I think this is the best spot to kill these things, but what surprised me, apart from the defense level I got and the slayer level I got, the bullseye lantern drop is so good. So I think I will need these for quite a few things, and creating them is actually a pain in the butt. I actually got one like last kill, and that's why I was kind of like happy. But so I've got 2 now, which is great. So the 12 of these in total have actually been quite nice. So wall beasts, on the surface you look kind of bad, but I guess you're not too bad at all. So I think this is the final one now, and then after this I'll go and get another task. Welp. I hate to say it, but I actually really enjoyed that task. So I'm kind of recording this for myself because when I came here, I just stood in this position here, above the grass and in between these 2 trees, and I could just sit here and AFK the whole time. I took a fair bit of damage, however, like, prayer flicking like that wasn't too bad, and I wasn't doing it for that long, so overall, that was a really good task, and I look forward if I get more of those in the future, because that, honestly, wasn't terrible at all. Here we go, genie time. Will this get me a level? I'm actually going to use all of them on Herblore from now, because I've realized how badly that skill is to train, but 27 Herblore from a genie, thank you very much. Molanisks. Alright, so I did like a bit of Wikipediaing, and I think these dudes are in the Dargshan, Plagshan, Largshan, whatever the fuck. This place here, and they're on the wall. Oh wow, a big cave bug. I don't know that existed, I would have killed that. So previous task to this was a cave bug task, and I killed, you know, there was 15 assigned to me, and they're all level 5s, the one I killed, so it was kind of useless. But yeah, that's how we kill a Molanisk, for those wanting to know. Don't know what swamp weed is, but I don't think I need it, so I'm gonna go kill 41 of these things. Yay. Okay, so yeah, I've just disconnected at lesser demons. Let's just hope the Ring of Life comes in strong, otherwise I'm actually going to be extremely mad. I think if I die, I lose quite a lot. And we're still alive. Jagex, you scare me sometimes. Okay, despite that hiccup, I'm starting to like these guys. This is probably my favourite Slay task so far. It's actually decent XP. But yeah, that disconnect threw me off a little bit. I'll admit, the potato that whatever Jagex's servers were plugged into this day wasn't actually going too well, but at the end of the Slay task, we managed to get myself, in the end, 80 combat. So that's pretty nice, as well as 60 defense, so not that I have any dragon armor, but when I actually do get some, I'll be able to wear it, so that's, I don't know, that's kind of cool. Okay, so a new day has begun, and I've been doing a bit of pest control today. As I've mentioned, I don't really, when I do full void, I don't like do it in one go. I kind of split it up because I enjoy pest control, so at the end of the day, I like to just chill out for a few games before I log off, or when I get back on. You know, do a few games just to warm up, I guess. Not that RuneScape's a game that you need to warm up for. However, before I did get off from yesterday after my slaying, I'm not too sure what task you would have seen me last do, but I actually went back to Shallow Village, and I managed to fish myself 1900 trout and 1300 salmon. So the reason being is because it got me from 64 to 68 fishing. I think I started at 64. So that's really good. I can now enter the fishing guild. I can also fish at Barbarian Outpost or whatever it's called. with sturgeon max rates-ish, which is good. So what I'm going to do to start the day off is something pretty simple, and that is cook all the fish I have. And if these fish can get me to 70, I think today I will try and, do the Monkey Madness sub-quest for Recipe for Disaster. And if I can get that done, obviously, I think I will make my day mission for today to be Rune Gloves. I'm kind of pegging back my goals as I go along because I've done quite a lot in a short period of time, which is good, but it's getting to that point where I realize like I'm starting to run out of steam. So I'm just trying to lower the bar a bit every day and just get little jobs done, and hopefully it'll pile up over time. But I'm going to go ahead and cook these cookie fish and see if we can get 70 from 66. I'm hoping we do because we are quite close to 67. So yeah, wish me luck. I don't really need it. It's kind of predetermined what's about to happen. I just don't know the result yet. So that was pretty simple. 70 cooking actually didn't take long at all. I've got a fair bit left over, 600 salmon. So not the greatest, but now that that is over, I just want to see my OS buddy will tell me how many of these I have to cook. So I need 853 to go until level 71. Obviously that doesn't cut the mustard. So what I'm going to do now, I've got a few things I want to try out at least. I want to try and get Rune Gloves today, as I mentioned before. But I think my fallback plan will be to fish until 76 at Barbarian. So for the next few hours, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm either going to be doing progress towards Rune Gloves or towards getting 76 fishing. So I guess I will figure out where I go from here. Alright, that took me about 10 seconds to realize which one I wanted more. I'm not taking any chances. Fuck that. Yeah, I decided to make 4 snakes. I've seen what can happen, what can go wrong, and the potential for dick and mouth syndrome to be inflicted upon you when cooking these little snakes. But it came to the point, and it was finally the moment of truth to see whether or not I'd finish off these snakes. I think 4 should be enough, right? So, nope. Snake number 1 didn't work out. Snake number 2, nope. But yeah, closely following that was snake number 3. No, oh my god, you've got to be fucking happy. What the fuck? And yeah, I did my snakes. That was cool. So, unfortunately, that wasn't the funnest thing to do, but in the end, I managed to get myself Rune Gloves, which is really cool. King Awoogie Waggy is not a bad little bloke. Unlocking another agility level along the way was also pretty great. So 53 agility, Rune Gloves, I'm pretty happy with that, that's for sure. From here, I decided to go on an absolute pest control binge. So another 250 points down. That will be, I think we'll get the top with this. I'm pretty sure that the rest of these pieces cost less than 250, so yeah, we'll get the Void Knight top. So all that is left to go is the gloves and the helmet. If you were wondering what was going on before, that was live commentary mixed in with post commentary, but yeah, in the end I decided to go to pest control for a good period of time. I did say that I don't exactly camp it, but I don't know, I was just in the mood. I still go to pest control to this day, even though I don't actually need the points. I don't know what to, or maybe I'll buy herb boxes or something later on. Maybe they will pay off, I have no idea. They need a buff. The rewards in pest control that aren't void need buffs, I'm just saying. But yeah, in the end I got myself full void range, which is pretty nice. Definitely a good thing to have on the account, that's 100% for sure.